Hi, my name is Vimal and I'm a life coach. And today we will be discussing some general principles of money, that is, income or finance. How is it that some people in the world are having a lot of money in their hands, whereas most of the people in the world are struggling? The people who are the rich people are following certain money principles by means of which they have been become rich. So let us study some of these principles and let us see if we can have some more income for ourselves. So now money is an important part of our life. Everything depends on finance. We all have career goals, relationship goals, travel goals, or even spiritual goals. We want to attend workshops, seminars, etc. We have retirement plans. So all these require money. And at the same time, we don't want to be spending 24/7, 365 running after money. We want a good work-life balance as travel, as well as satisfy our various goals. So let's see what are the basic principles by which money can be earned. Income comes from solving a complex problem of the society. So if a person is having a simple grocery store, then he stocks certain items like rice, wheat, etc., and he sells them, he earns that income from that grocery store. Similarly, if there is a medical store, they stock medical supplies and people buy from them, so they get some income from that, selling of those medical supplies. Similarly, a chartered accountant does taxation for individuals and companies, and he solves a more complex problem, and so his income is a bit more. A doctor, if he's a general doctor, his income will be less. But if a doctor is performing complex surgeries, then there is a lot of risk involved, a lot of stress involved, a lot of skills involved. So his charges or his fees will be higher. Similarly, a pilot has a lot of risks in driving the plane. There are a lot of lives at stake. So his is a difficult job. So pilots get more salary than normal other people in the airline industry. Similarly, in any company at the lower positions, the salaries are likely to be lesser. And as you get to the manager positions and upper management positions, they need more skills and more risks involved. There's more stress involved. They have to spend maybe more hours, so their salaries have to be higher. And the CEO gets the highest salary because he has to make key decisions involving the profitability of the company. And if those decisions work out, then the CEO gets a lot of packages and commissions. But if those don't work out, then they may have to even step down from the company. Basically, the thing is, if you are easily replaceable by a company, then they pay you less salary. Whereas if your services are in demand and there are not a lot of people who are providing the demand, then your income is will be higher. For example, in the IT industry, when first Java came out, Java programmers are few, so then they get a higher pay package. Whereas as more and more people start learning those technologies, for example Java, then their salary or income decreases, and then they either have to learn new technologies or somehow be able to differentiate themselves from the others. The income that we earn is proportional to the value that we provide for the company. For example, if a person is earning 5,000 rupees as a salary, then the company must be earning 10,000 from him or her. That's why they are providing 5,000 rupees as salary. Whereas if a person is getting 1 lakh rupees as salary, that person must be providing 2 lakh rupees worth of value to the company. So the income that we earn is directly proportional to the value we are providing for the company. Similarly, if you are having your own business or freelance, then the income that you will be earning will be proportional to the value that you are providing for the society. Money follows personal development. The amount of money you make depends on the kind of personality that you have. For example, if you look at the successful personalities like Bill Gates or Ratan Tata or Sachin Tendulkar, they have the personality to back their achievements. They are also good personalities, and also they have the skills to get the job done right. And throughout their careers, they have been continuously innovating themselves and taking on newer and newer challenges. So to develop ourselves, to become successful, we need to attend our courses, the university courses like the graduation, MBA, and other things. Apart from that, we also need personality development courses and soft skills communication courses, time management courses, and all these courses will help us in a long way in developing ourselves. The importance of mentoring cannot be underestimated. It is appropriate, it is good to have mentors in all aspects of our life. For your career, you can attend courses and have individual or group mentoring for your professional career, as well as for your personal other aspects of your life. You need some kind of life coaching, because only if the personal life is going smoothly and the career and personal professional life is going smoothly, then we are in good shape, you can say. So it's good to have appropriate mentoring at all times of our life. The other important concepts which we need to understand is the concepts of active income and passive income. Now, what do we mean by these? By active income means when you have to actively be involved in some work and you get paid for that work, then that is called as active income. So when you're doing a job, then you have to go daily to work, or over distance you have to work every day. Then you have to be actively involved in your business or in your work which you're doing for your company. So that is called as active income, and you get paid say monthly or fortnightly for that income. That is called as active income. Even when a doctor is consulting with his or her clients, so for every patient he gets a certain amount of fees. So that also is an example of active income. The other concept is passive income. Passive income is without doing much work, we keep getting money for it at regular intervals. The most common example is when you write a book. So initially there's a lot of hard work involved in writing the book. But after that, once the book is done and if the book is a bestseller and millions of copies are sold, then you keep getting royalties for that. For example, if the book is sold at 400 rupees and then maybe 100 rupees is the royalty for you for every book sold. So 100 rupees into millions of copies are being sold continuously. So the amount keeps coming to you year after year after. And every couple of years, you may have to make some modifications or changes to that book. So that is an example of passive income. It could be a hard copy book, or it could be an e-book or a Kindle book, etc. Or it could be a videotape, some kind of video courses, etc. All these are examples of passive income. Another example of passive income is when you put a fixed deposit in a bank. At a certain interest, the money keeps growing. And mutual funds, shares, these are also examples of passive income, where over a period of time your income keeps growing. And the other examples of passive income are in real estate. A lot of rich people have invested in real estate. In real estate, if you have an extra 2 BHK apartment, then you give it out on rent. Then every month you keep getting rent from the person who's staying on rent in that apartment. So that's an example of passive income. And you can have multiple properties and the property value keeps growing. So your net worth keeps growing. So investing in real estate is considered as a good way of earning passive income. So to briefly summarize, invest in yourself, spend your money wisely so that it increases, find your passion so that you are able to serve the members of the society, find new ways of generating passive income, and help others in becoming rich so that they bring richness into your life as well. If you'd like to have such one-to-one Zoom live coaching sessions with me, then you may please see the link below. And I'll be making such videos at regular intervals on YouTube, so you may please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. Thank you.